Growing up can be difficult, but with persistence, perseverance, and the right guidance, success is possible. Take Christina Wee. She was one of those kids with no clear future. But one day, the Minneapolis-based organization Project Success came into her school, giving the students the much-needed support to better themselves, but maybe more importantly, providing hope. With the right mentoring, Christina finished school. She realized her potential, and soon she found her way to a successful career. This is her story.
Growing up in North Minneapolis and around in these schools where, you see a lot of poverty, a lot of negativity, and you don't see a lot of your peers going to college. And it's kind of that cycle of poverty that continues to happen. I had a teacher tell me to my face that he would be surprised if I ever made it to college. And I didn't want to continue to live in the situation that we were living in. And I knew that I wanted to get out of that, and I just didn't know how.
Hope is knowing that there are possibilities out there. When you have hope, it takes you 100 miles an hour to where you want to go, and it is such an important piece of dreaming.
Middle school is just an awkward time, but when you're able to come in and really tell someone for the first time in their life that they can do something that they've been previously told not to do is amazing.
Project Success helps thousands of young people in the Minneapolis and St. Paul public schools over time think about who they are, what's out there in the world, and where they want to go in that world.
I started Project Success in 7th grade, and I oddly kind of remember the first time Adrian came into our class. I was like, why is this person in my English class? And then I remember around 9th grade was when I was like, Adrian's coming. Everyone got really excited when we knew Project Success was coming because of the awesome workshops that they did. I went to North High, and I was hanging around kind of the rough crowd, and I wasn't making really the best choices academically, and I was actually failing one of my math classes. And I remember sitting down with my Project Success facilitator, and when I got my F, I kind of knew that it was bad, but I didn't know why it was bad, the impact it would have. But she was like, if you get better grades, you can do X, Y, and Z. You can be more successful. Use your education for your advantage. But on my final, my second semester, I got a C, and I was so happy that I didn't fail that I actually remember I didn't call my parents, didn't run home. I actually ran down the hallway and found my Project Success facilitator, had my grade in my hand, and I said, look what I got a C, I got a C. And she grabbed me, we jumped together in the hallway, and it was just, that was like the turning point for me. It was like, I can do it, I'm not a failure.
Project Success works. We see statistically significant gains, positive gains in graduation rates, attendance, and most importantly, grade point average, which oftentimes is a proxy for student motivation.
An important aspect of Project Success's program is theater and the arts. Theater enriches family interaction, classroom discussion, and peer bonding. And it also offers kids a chance to experience life lessons. Performances inspire the kids to dream big and to allow themselves the chance to find out that there's a whole wide world out there to be discovered and to be conquered.
Come get your programs.
What was so great about Project Success was seeing Cirque du Soleil, and that was super neat because we were able to get backstage, meet all the performers, and I was able to bring my grandma to the show, and she loved it.
It was like one of those very rich things to do, and I'd never had that kind of opportunity myself at that point in my life. And it was just what a wonderful opportunity for both of us. Once Project Success got involved with Christina, you could see things change. Her dreams got bigger, and Project Success told her, you can succeed, you can do this. And it just started turning things around for her.
I believe it was my junior year, maybe my sophomore year. We were in English class, and Adrian came in with these books just of directories of colleges throughout the whole country, and put them down in front of us and said, who do you guys want to call? What do you guys want to know? And no one had ever done that for us before. And the college tours were probably one of my most favorite things that we did. It was such an eye-opening experience to be around Project Success facilitators who were excited to get you there and to be able to tour the colleges and see that this is really attainable for us. So I did 4 years at the U of M with my degree in political science, and I had a minor in Korean and communication studies. And that was an amazing experience. I got really involved on campus. And then I graduated, and then I went on to grad school with a master's degree in advocacy and political leadership with a focus on nonprofit organizations.
On her way she was, a move out west to Dakotas, where she found her niche in a nonprofit organization, where she can use her skills to give back to people, much like what she was given, support and opportunity.
Really looking for someone that we knew could kind of take it to the next level, and for someone that had the energy to get it to where we know it can go. We kept looking at Christina and her background and what she had to offer, and we just said, if not her, who else would we be looking for?
I'm currently the executive director of the Capital Area United Way. United Way, this is Christina. I think right now I'm where I want to be in my life, and I wouldn't have that success without Project Success. I wrote Adrienne an email and she responded.
Your letter brought me back to why that was, and that was to really inspire kids to dream about their future and do it early enough.
Absolutely.
And if you do it early enough in 6th and 7th grade and really know the world is in front of you, you have time to make that a reality. And you're living proof of that.
Like we had talked about with dreams and goals, you reach one and you got to keep going. You can't just hit a stalemate. And I've explained this to a lot of folks. And I wanted to be a mom. I wanted to be a good mom. And I always cry when I talk about my daughter. But I want her to grow up to be a good person, and that's my dream now. I wouldn't have met my husband and wouldn't have had my daughter and wouldn't have my home or my job without, really Project Success. It's really a whole package. It was you guys taught me how to keep going and never stop. And so without Project Success, I don't know where I'd be.
Life to the Max is brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime.